Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another review for signals. The question comes from one of the followers that I do have on Instagram and asked me, hey, can you please have a look at Andy's signal group, because why he's been there since the beginning of the year and he's not made any withdrawals. So I decided, you know what, this guy is already not in my good books, so let me go and make a video. The first thing I did was obviously jump into the free group, and the first thing that really caught my attention about this goat was this voice note over here. Just listen to it. Okay.
Guys, I'm still gonna send signals on in December. I'm not stopping. At the end of the day, we gotta make money for December. December is a month of celebrating things that happened during the year. It's a month of literally reviewing everything. So we can't just chill and not make money. That doesn't work. So I am literally gonna trade every flipping day.
Okay, so clearly I thought to myself, wow, okay, you're gonna trade the whole of December. Which is not the most advisable thing to do, because a lot of these investors, they go on holiday starting November throughout December. You know, these people also take breaks like me and you. Any case, I then obviously waited for none other than the Black Friday special to come, and I was able to get into that group for 250 Rand. So while Andy was enjoying the spicy noodle challenge with his two wives, I decided to do a video on his signals and the feedback that I received from people. After chatting to him, I paid him. And then he sent me a link, and then boom, I was in the group there as well. Alright, he's probably gonna see that chat now and maybe kick me out of the group, but it's okay, I don't care. Any case, so basically I got into the Discord, right? And then basically I realized that there's some currency signals, and then I obviously went through the currency signals. I took my first signal today was the Euro JPY that hit stop loss. The indices, I saw the last one was posted more than a month ago, so I knew nothing was going to come from that. And then this VIX indices, the last signal was sent on the 27th. In any case, I decided to go through the currency signals, and I started, obviously I just did October into November. And this was all the results that I basically got over here. Right now, I'm not going to go through this and then that and this and then that, this and then that, but I basically just looked at October all the way through November to where we are today. Now, if we quickly have a look over here, NZD JPY, and if we go see the first trade that was sent over here was NZD JPY. It's not there. Where are we now? By GBP AUD. No, I think I did November, just November. I already think we are in a new month. Here we go. So I did it for I just did it from the 1st of November, and you can obviously see here. Let me just delete this, and you can obviously see here NZD JPY. Everything was lined up according to the signals that was sent. Now the first trade that was sent, we're gonna just go through this. So we had a take profit that got hit over here. One thing I have to say about this gentleman and the way that he trades, right? I see he likes trend lines and they'll break a trend line. Now, one thing that you must understand, everything has got a lot to do with market structure. So obviously if we look slightly left, you can clearly see the market had broken above this level of resistance, came back, tested it as support, which is just another break and retest entry, which I don't understand, because I educate these things for free on my YouTube and people still go out and pay for this. I was expecting to see something magical, something that was going to make me go, wow, this is exactly what it is that I was looking for. But in any case, and then as I've obviously gone through the CAD JPY trade, this trade over here also hit the take profit. Then I think that was the only trade that was taken on CAD JPY. And here we can see once again, we obviously had the market testing support there as well. But if you look left, we also had structure that the market came to test as well. Even if you got into the market at that level, the draw have also been a break and retest, but this is also support that got broken. Resistance broke above resistance, came back to test it as support. So then I was like, okay, cool, this is starting to look very good. And then yeah, this trade was obviously just a break of the counter trend line. So if you look over here, market broke below the trend line, also broke below support, came back, tested it as resistance. However, the market then, that support held, we had a fake out, the market continued to rally to the upside, and the stop loss hit, right? So that was the first stop loss. Any case, then went on to GBP USD. Over here, I think this trade was taken, here we go. So some of these were taken on the 15 minutes here as well. Now this was taken on the 1 hour, I would assume, if I'm correct. I'm just trying to work through this very quickly. So GBP USD was taken on the 1 hour time frame. So here we go, 1 hour time frame. Now this, I don't know what this guy was thinking. He probably thought that this was also just to break a structure. Now you can see here we've got a trend line in place, which basically invalidates everything, because there's really no need for this trend line. It was a consolidation market. We had a break above that, and he probably thought the market was going to rally back to that previous structural level over there. Unfortunately, you can clearly see that the liquidity was to the downside where the market basically came to grab it and then rallied that move to the upside. Now I'm not saying it's a good way or a bad way to trade, but you can see like he enjoys using these these trend lines, and basically everything is always based off structure. Now the first trade over here, stop loss was hit. You can see once again structure. This is exactly how it was drawn from his chart, right? You can see here, do we have a look at AUD CHF? That was a sell. Yeah, this was the first sell. So you can see here we obviously had a break the below structure. We had a consolidation. He thought it was going to go down. It did not. So that stop loss had hit, and then he sent a buy, if I'm correct. There, this is the buy. You can see here we've got a lot of trend lines. We also got that's all the structure. You can see support, resistance. Here we've got resistance, market broke above resistance, came back, tested it as support. That trade went to hit take profit as well. And then we go over to Euro AUD, where we've also saw break of a counter trend line, also break below support, tested it as resistance. A break below support, came back, tested it as resistance. He was obviously expecting this market to come and hit this level. Unfortunately, got rallied out. Stop loss hit. Here we saw very bad way down. Two stop losses hit in a space of I think 5 to 10 minutes, right? Here was the same thing. The guy tried to get into, waiting for a clear break. A structure came in, retested, it didn't move. Here you went in again, the stop loss hit again, and then obviously today Euro JPY stop loss also hit. So I basically counted out of all the trades. Here we had a stop loss hit there. Here we also had a stop loss hit, right? So out of all the trades, 11 trades were sent between for November. And 8 of those stop losses were hit, and 3 of those were take profits. But then I decided to delve a little bit deeper, because maybe people would have used their initiative in terms of percentage basis, right? But as I went through the chat, I realized a lot of people were complaining and saying that they've been in the chat now since March month, but they haven't made any withdrawals. Some people say they've been hitting 4 stop losses in a row. Others are saying they've been here for a long time and they haven't been profitable. Meanwhile, Andy is posting that he's making all of this money. Meanwhile, people are not being profitable. Some people saying that they're still trying to pass their challenges with the signals. And you would think with the kind of life that someone like this is portraying on social media, that they know exactly how to be a profitable trader. Because the best way to judge whether someone can trade or not is not just through listening to the way they speak. But if you're going to sell signal services, you obviously want to make sure that you do give people value for their money. So people were saying that, like there was a lot of complaints that you guys can go through. But apart from that, it is very important that you guys do your due diligence before you sign up for any signal groups, because why, the worst thing that you can do is follow the trend, because this is what these guys do. They portray this big lifestyle for you on Instagram, and with all their wives and all of that stuff. Meanwhile, then when you get to the real stuff, then you realize, okay, but this guy, he can't actually trade, or he's very bad at trading, because they portray something to you. You are judging people based of the wrong things. You don't judge someone by how much cars or how much money they have and decide whether they can trade or not. Guys, you make your own conclusions on this. For me, this is a 0, not because this guy has been involved with a company that owes me money. Got nothing to do with that. But I just do feel like, the people I've spoken regarding the results on this data, I've just looked at a month. You can remove me from this group, but probably will be best for me, because like I said, I got added in the group today or yesterday, and I'm already down 1% on that. Thank you for your time, and as always, cheers for years.